Hello, petitions. Welcome back to the channel of H-Ero. This will be a Town Uncover Part 85 intro. We're just 15 episodes away for that 3-digit mark. Oh my goodness. I love this game. It's super long and a lot of content to explore as well. Thank you, Giseki, for making this game. I'm enjoying this game so far, and I hope the viewers that are watching this video and my playlist of a Town Uncover are enjoying it as well. So look forward to all the juicy stuff we're going to see in this episode, guys, because all we're going to do is just talk to the characters that we all know and love, and basically the same thing we did in episode 84. So we're just going to do that, guys. And I'm not sure if Krugion, I think that's his name, or Kru, I guess whichever you like to call him, will finally get a girlfriend or something. I don't know, but let's just figure that out together here and right now in a Town Uncover Part 85. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hello, petitions. Welcome back to the channel of H-Ero. This will be Part 85 for a Town Uncovered. So we talked to Jacob and we talked to Steven here. We also talked to Tegan and Ivan, I believe that's his name. Or Krugion, I think that's what the other two call him. So guys, before we go to the VIP area, we could also talk to other people from the from school that we know. So we're gonna make our way from talking to Phil to these two, and then later finding with Edward and Zariah. So let's talk to Phil. Hey Phil, wait, you gay wall got invited to the rave too? Man, why are the people that Zariah invited just dorks? You know what? Just for that, I'll make sure to keep the door entrance to the minimum. Gotta make sure the babe to nerd ratio is leaning toward the babe side. I'm kinda surprised to hear that you know what a ratio is, but that's neither here or there. So Zariah hired you as a bouncer. Yeah, it's pretty lit. I was just posting for my follower online that not only are they coming to listen to what Zariah is playing, but also get to do a meet and greet with the Philister on the gate. Nah, I gotta even comment on the Philister part. So Zariah is paying you in the social media boost? Yeah, I mean, my account is pretty famous already, but I guess I can always introduce my profile to even more bays out there thanks to Zariah. Plus, I get to keep Nerd and Gaywat out and make them cry to get in, so that's always a plus. Figured you would say something like that. Yeah, you are just lucky I didn't catch you before coming in, and that Zariah told me not to mess with you and the other nerds. No way I'll let you in otherwise. Yeah, another thing, I figure you will say. So you are just gonna stay here the whole party? Someone's gotta do it, and let me get, and it lets me get first look and pick off whatever whatever wants to come in. Man, I read that wrong, my apologies. They have to play on my good side if they want to get in after all. I suppose it's just to tell you to try and not let to get into your head, eh? I know you're jealous of my position, Gaylord. Sorry, but you kind of need a tough physique to do this job, not to mention a certain charm. Try not to drool too much once you see the ocean of chicks hanging off me. Right, like you have muscle, Phil, like literally. And I think John also beat you on the fight club, so let's just continue on. Well, I'm gonna get back inside. You know where the parties are actually gonna be? Yeah, whatever, Gaylord. God, first the wimp before I geek, now you. You better not scare away the chicks with your nerdy gaywad energy. Have fun out there. I'm sure you'll find ways to amuse yourself while we party. Later. Gay war wad. And he still calls John really cool nicknames ever since part 1 or whenever we got introduced to him. So let's talk to these folks and see what's up. And that's the only one of the many factual treatments used to this day that contain the use of live maggots. They can be quite the beneficial little things. Moving on the list of fun party effects, in number 47 we have the rather interesting method of the Asian persuasion execution known as the scaphism, which used a fascinating combination of milk, honey, and 2 bullets that trap the victim, all with the objective in mind too. Oh, greetings, John. Do you also wish to join us in my sharing of fun party effects? Hey, Luna. And fun party effects? Just an accumulation of interest trivia of some topics of my preference. Why, I had just started with number 47 when you showed up and snapped me out of it. As we try to keep things around number 23 or so. It tends to be allowed for people, but he's taking it well. How are you feeling, Cole? Cole? Dude, are you okay? Dude, he calls traumatized. Oh, damn. I think he's out cold. Oh, dear. It happened again. Is it going to be okay? Yes! It seems that the topic of conversation was a bit too much for him. People have difficult level of tolerance when it comes to my fun facts. Just give him some time for him to readjust himself. Perhaps you should practice more small talk over your fun facts. Oh, but he seems so interested in the beginning. Why, with the way that he approached me and he seems so dedicated to hold a conversation with me, I was certain he would last a bit longer than that. The last time he got too much for someone, they fainted after all. Oh my gosh. Luna, I think he passed out with his eyes open. Oh my, no wonder he was stuck in the same pose for 30 minutes now. How long ago did you guys start talking again? Around 35 minutes ago? What? So it took 5 minutes for him to just pass out. What the fudge? And now that I say that out loud, I realize that I've been talking to myself for a while now, and I'd rather do that when people are not around. I'm sure it wasn't his intention. It doesn't matter. The information was stored in his brain, even if in his half-conscious state. So my in-depth rambling about different methods of torture and other fun facts shall lurk within the deep corners of his subconscious and come back into his active thought during the moments of great stress. I should take that as an appropriate comeuppance? What the fudge is that? What is that? What is that? That's how you read it? Comeuppance? For making me talk by myself. Good God, Luna. But now that I think about it, isn't it kind of cool that now I can have this effect on people? Sharing my eldritch, there you go. Share my eldritch knowledge to forever mark the curious victims who try to attempt fate. It has Lovecraftian vibe to it, doesn't it? Okay, we need to change the subject right now before you turn into a supervillain. Why? Does the idea of that scare you? Considering the fact you seemingly disappear at will and no one knows how you do it, then yes, it absolutely does. Well, at least you're honest about it. Sorry, I don't know how you're supposed to behave at big events like this. Zariah asked me to take pictures during the event to upload on her site. Kinda hard to look for a spot to take all the action while being spotted when you're also worrying about conversation topics with people. That's why I always default to my phone party effects for any social interaction outside of my party plans. Well, how often do you go to parties again? Just the ones Zariah invites me, and I usually try to stick around with her most of the time. Large crowds can make me nervous, so I either cling to her or find a place to hide for a while. And you're gonna be okay taking pictures when you're going to be within the crowd to get them. I have the camera to keep in mind of it, so please try not to remind me. Besides, I make sure people don't notice me, so there won't be any eyes on me to make me feel nervous. Just promise you'll be careful enough to not to get trampled if you turns into a mosh pit or something. That's why I asked Zariah for her playlist ahead of time. I know which songs to be careful at and which to look for a safer angle entirely. It's gonna be a fun challenge. Stick around, I'll even take your picture. Sure thing. So, should we do something with Cole? Oh, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it too much. Man, he looks soulless, man. Like, he freaking went to, like, Jupiter or something, spiritually. Anyways, I have to start preparing for my stuff. So, I'll see you later, John. No, I'll make no promise that you'll be able to see me. And she has gone into the shadows again. Alright, big guy. Let's find you a booth to sit on. In the horror. Wait, are you awake? Why? Why would someone invent a device designed to make the nuts off a bro? Why did people want other people's nuts in the first place? So you did hear all of her facts. I lost a part of myself today, dude. There's something in the bro code that allows a bro to request a hug from another bro after his mind is sold beyond belief. Okay, let's get you something to drink at the bar. Perhaps you can convince Steven to give you something to kill out the brain cell with your memories of the whole thing. I would like that very much, thank you. Alright. Damn, talking to Luna is always a joy, man. An interesting woman, I guess. So let's talk to these two people and then we'll head to the VIP booth. And I'm just saying, I think it's pretty brave of you to get going with all these after what happened to the van. But I guess it's still pretty in character of you. You aren't afraid of anything, and I think that's a really admirable trait of you. And pass me the dingle thing. Oh, right. Do you want the dingle thing for the RCA or the dingle thing for the XLR? Are we still working on the setup on the mixer? So which do you think I'm asking to give me? RCA it is. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Were you saying something? Well, hold that thought. Now I need the adapter. Right. You guys doing okay? Yeah, just writing everything together. Just like I said, I'll be streaming my whole playlist tonight, both experimental stuff and regular jam, and some mixed remixes to them, so I need a lot of odd things wired aligned with my normal setup. Edward's giving me a hand with this, since he's the only one besides me that can tell all the cables and connectors apart. Oh, I'm happy to help. Plus, it's a good cause and all. Plus, it means that Dude, I haven't passed me the adapter yet. Right, here you go. Sorry for cutting that conversation short, John, but I really need to focus here. I kind of get tunnel vision when I wire stuff, so I really stopped listening and don't want to make it seem like I'm ignoring you or anything. Wait, so all that I was saying just now, all one ear and out the other. Sorry, dude. Shit. Damn, Edward, that sucks to be you, man. I just have to hyper focus on this, since one bad connection and the whole thing can end up sounding weird and not sounding at all. Was it important? No, not really. I'm just making small talk and all that. Alright, cool. Now let's get back to this. Well, that just put a huge setback on my plans for the night. Sorry you had to see that, dude. Now, if there's not much to ask, can you keep it between us? I'll take it to the grave, dude. No worries. Thanks, man. How's your night going? So far, only said hi to people and such. You know how it is. Yeah, I was actually looking forward to the original plan, you know? Just hanging out with friends, listening to music and all that without extra pressure of being around a bunch of strangers and actually partying and such. I mean, I don't mind being a roadie, but I don't go to parties often, so I don't really know what to do. I feel you, but hey, if it gets too much for you, then you can come up to me and the rest of the guys and we can party together. I mean, the point of it is partying with friends and all that, right? I mean, it's not like you to come to strangers' party or something. I guess you're alright. Thanks, dude. That does put me at ease. Especially since I don't think my original plans on partying tonight are going the way I want them to. Night is young. You never know, but I guess I recommend you not to go for the one girl whose last thought right now is partying is like unlike, you know? Another very valid point. Perhaps I could go for a second and see if I can... Edward, if you ditch me even for a second while we are setting all this equipment, I'm really going to strangle you with the extension cord and hang you like a disco ball. God, I thought you were listening to what we were saying. I don't need to listen to what you were saying. I can sense your thoughts of ditching as well as I can sense your fear. That makes absolutely no sense. You should know better than to try your luck against my DJ superpowers. Now pass me the XLR dongle before I provide the fear of God back into your immortal soul. Ma'am, just ma'am. Sorry, John, but I think I have to focus here for the sake of staying alive. Yeah, don't let me stop you. See you later, guys. Yeah, see ya. Man, that is such witchcraft. Man, these two are just a combination. These two are such a combination. Cole is passed out. This dude is being a jerk, and Edward's not having a really good time with Zariah here, Karma. So let's go back to this area and let's finally go to the VIP area. Just like what Jacob said. Let's get this party rolling. So let's do that. What the? God, I love the way you run your tongue down my abs. And I love the way your fat pillows jiggle every time you moan. Hey, that's not fair. Your pillows are bigger than mine. And true, I don't know you like them from how hard you were sucking on them just a moment ago. And for YouTube and Rumble purposes, he's talking about ice cream. And but now it's my turn to taste something of his ice cream. And I think the T is capitalized for some reason. You know where I'm going with this, Violet. Violet? Who is Violet, by the way? Oh God, Hazel, yes! Wow, Hazel and Violet are really going at it. I remember Hazel, but I forgot who's Violet. Man, I need to go check on the phone to see who's Violet. I suppose they want to get out of here of their system before the actual party starts and people will flood the place. Guys, I think it just has me. I think I know who Violet is. I think she's like one of the people at the entrance where you go to the TRC building for the first time. I think one of them is Violet. So let's just continue with the story. Perhaps I should give them some privacy, take a closer look. Alright guys, if there's like an H scene happening, guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know who watching it a public platform such as YouTube and Rumble that I'm going to see you guys at a later time. And those who are watching on Patreon, let's continue on. So obviously, I'm going to take a closer look. I mean, they're doing this here because of the added risk, right? No harm in just being curious. That's a good girl. Moan for mama. How are you so good at this? When you work at a sex shop as long as I have, you get to know a few tricks and rules. Rules such as how mama isn't about to get someone a show without proper compensation. What? Someone's trying to peek at us? Crap, she saw me. I love the rush of getting caught. But not so much the idea of fooling around while someone's watching, especially for free. Perhaps you should stop and let you take care of yourself, Violet. I do have some face, you know. What? No! I'm so close to... Alright, whatever is out there trying to get a show, better piss off and pray I don't find you who you are. I swear, if you ruin this for me, I'll bury you up with your freaking neck on the beach and let you get washed away in the high tide. Don't you freaking test me! And that's my cue to leave. That's a good girl. Can we carry on then, please? Of course, sweetie, but from now on, you get to call me mommy. Okay. What do I do next? Okay, now we talk to Jacob, I guess. And the Prince of the Sun, all gods and all bros alike, I conclude this vow of broness in the name of all dudes, hermanos, homies, and soul brothers, nakama, and all the other one may use to refer to a bro that I, John, shall fulfill my wingman duties under whatever means necessary. Okay, guys, for those who don't know, you guys know what dude means. Hermano means bro. Homies, yeah, you guys know homies. Soul brothers, nakama is another way of saying friend or someone really close to you. And that's what it means. So let's continue on. In accordance to the Article 263 of the Bro Code, and all related condiments and similar rule books of brothership like. And if the lady in question is willing to go down on my bro only if we perform the dreaded devil three-way, then I'm obligated by the bro law to assist, just as long as no eye contact is made between bro and I, or touch without a lady in between. As it was and shall always be stated in the Bro Code. What a beautiful rendition of the wingman's vow. Alright, but that way we can use the rest of the time before the party starts to plan our attack. Dude, saying the whole thing took nearly 2 hours. Damn, dude, so it's like 12 at night, 12 in the middle of the night then? Damn. And that's just because you brought the pocket edition of the code. One has to be through and take their time if they're about to commence such a heavy act of broness. Jacob, I don't know if you noticed, but the whole place got packed. The party was already going on and Violet's friend came out of the bathroom long ago. What? Dude, why didn't you warn me? I've been trying to, but you kept hushing me so we could do this whole vow thing. Okay, no need to panic. No need to panic at all. Okay, frick it. Let's just swing it here. What happened to your master plan? There's no time for that. Okay, all you have to do is keep her distracted with some conversation while I work my magic here. Once I keep the conversation with her for long enough, I'll be able to try and get my shot. Keep her busy for as long as possible. How do you expect me to do that with just a conversation? I don't know. Maybe talk to her about things she's interested in that she may go into detail about? Listen to what she tells you and just keep her talking. Avoid topics that she may not want to talk about or could offend her so that you aren't met with awkward silence that may lead to her to go back to her friend. And try to pick topics that will lead to having a conversation, neutral stuff that she can easily reply yes or no that may not scare her off. But it won't lead to interesting conversation and she may just excuse herself from talking to you anymore. Try doing so a couple times until you see my signal. Remember, you're trying to find topics that will get her to do the talking and perhaps go into a tangent or a story. Everyone likes to share a bit of themselves and let people know what they like and how they're doing after all. What if the conversation goes south and I don't see your signal? You're a resourceful guy, you'll figure a way to keep her busy. Plus, you should also think of it as an escape plan if things go too well and you're not really interested in moving things further with her. I know we are keeping her distracted so I can meet her friend, but we are not about to play with a girl's heart like that. We are not that scummy. Why do you keep pulling me into these situations with you? Because we are bros for life. Plus, are you one and knowing you, I'm going I'm gonna end up doing something even stranger. Alright, fair point. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Come on, I'll introduce us to her friend and excuse myself after a bit for you to work your magic on her. Let's do this, wingman! Try not to fall off into the ground. Hi. Oh, this is new. Yeah, she's new. I never seen her before. I thought it would be a new character we know, but she is completely new. Alright, let's read. You're one of Violet's friends from out of town, right? I'm Jacob and this is John. We are Violet's friends. Oh, hi. Her name is Dorothea? Dorothea? My name is Dorothea. Yes, I'm here with Violet and my friend Vivian. Vivian, eh? Yes. She is in the booths at the back. I was just going to the bathroom again in order to take my scheduled pill for my allergies. I see. Say, I just remember I forgot I need to do something near the booth. I think Cole wanted to show me some new perch he has going in, so I better not keep him waiting. Nice to meet you, D. I'll let you hang with my bro here for a bit. Let's talk later. Oh, okay. Bye. Typical. Everyone is always interested in Vivian or Violet. I can't believe I let him convince me to come here for this. The trip was so awful that I don't even want to talk about it. And I was looking forward for a private hangout, not a rager. I'm not dressed for this. So... Aw, man, this is, awkward. So, oh, there you go. I remember now. Violet is the lifeguard. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god. So, Hazel and Violet were doing something behind the VIP curtains. Damn. I'm so dumb, guys. I just realized who Violet was. She's the lifeguard. Oh, man. Alright. Okay, guys. I'm not sure I should end the episode here or actually talk to her. I'm not sure I have enough time. Let's see. So it says, ask her about lifeguard duties, ask her about her friend, ask her about the weather. That's a stupid thing to ask, so I'm not going to ask her about this. We probably know about it. So we don't know a lot about lifeguard duties, so let's do this. You and your friends are lifeguard like Violet, right? How's it like out of town? Do you enjoy it? Oh, you actually want to know? Of course, I mean, I did ask you. Right. Sorry. Well, Vivian and I have our lifeguard duties in the next town over. Oh my goodness, my bad, guys. It's a normal beach, meaning we wear swimsuits and everything. I don't know about Violet does it to work in the nudist beach. I mean, isn't it embarrassing? Not to mention to have an extra careful with the sunscreen and to not get sand in your privates, you know. Plus, I don't want to even imagine what kind of creep lurks around there. It's not that bad. Violet does a good job to keep everything under control and she's very adamant about the rules. But still, you haven't told me if you enjoyed the lifeguard gig yet. Oh, I love it. Sure. Most guys expect Vivian or another one of my colleagues to be the one rescuing them. But I can safely say I'm the best swimmer there. Really? Yeah. It's something I'm really proud of. I love swimming since I was a kid, ever since I watched the Legend of the Mermaid Kingdom series of animated movies. I'm a bit of a nerd for stuff mermaid related. Mermaids are cool. Dude, she's a nerd. She might hook up with Krugion or Ivan. I forgot his name. But yeah, she might hook up with him perfectly. Right? I mainly become a lifeguard because I hope to see a mermaid one day. God, I just realized how nerdy that sounds. I'm sorry. It's okay, don't worry about it. Anyways, because of my passion in swimming, I came to do a lot of good. I saved a few people from drowning, taught kids how to swim in open waters, and even participated in judging competitions. Though whoever I save a guy from drowning are always expecting one of my coworkers to be the ones giving them a mouth to mouth. I see. Alright, seems like the correct thing to say, and we're having a good conversation. Let's see from here how Jacob is also having a conversation with Vivian. He seems to be in the middle of a story, so we are having a good time. Let's keep it up. Alrighty then. Ask her about tonight's basketball game. Ask her about her hobbies. Ask her about her trip here. So obviously we're not gonna ask this because we already know based on what she said. I think she likes ask her about her hobbies. I mean, didn't she say she's a good swimmer? And then ask her about tonight's basketball game. Huh. I'm not sure what to pick, guys. I'm between these two right here. But this is obviously not the correct one. So, ask about tonight's basketball game. Ask her about her hobbies. Man, what should I choose? What should I choose? I think her hobby is swimming, perhaps, or rather her dream is to see a mermaid because of her. Let's ask about this, perhaps. I think tonight's basketball game is not really a good idea. We don't know, there is a basketball game, so let's pick this one. So what kind of things do you do to spend the day? I imagine you do more than just lifeguard duties, right? Oh, well, I really like fantasy movie and show, and I run a few blogs about them. I'm currently watching the I Can't Believe My Mermaid, Mad Fire Ninja Magical Girlfriend is also tip 1 Hoki armored personal carrier and has a bizarre adventure saga of animes and OVAs. It takes a season and a half to really kick off, but afterwards the plot is really interesting. Though the fights at the end of it is a bit nonsensical with crazy power scaling. But the characters and wacky plots keeps things interesting. So guys, I'm telling you, she is perfect for that nerd dude with glasses and orange. I'm telling you. I can't make heads or tails of what that anime is about from the title alone. You should totally watch it. It's currently on the top of animes of the decade. Then again, most other anime nowadays are literally copy-pasted from each other with the whole dude gets transported to a different medieval world with crazy OP cheat skills and RPG elements that ends up with the harmless slave girls. But the whole can of words I don't have the energy to get into right now. You seem to be very knowledgeable about the subject. Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it. My dad and uncle runs a comic book shop in my hometown, so I grew up with a bit of a nerd side on me, especially since we cater a lot of Japanese manga, Korean manga, and Chinese manhwa. That's really cool. We have our own comic shop over here as well, though I'm not sure how their category of exports would compare to yours. But don't let Hitomi know I said that. She killed me. Secret stays with me, though it would please my family to know that we are still going strong in the state. My dad has a bit of beef going on with the manager of the shop here. Nerd pride and something like that. Many wars have been waged over a fickle thing that is a nerd pride. All of them very sweet and filled with snarky knows-it-all. Ain't that the truth? Nice to know there are people who don't find it weird for a girl to be into this kind of thing. Nah, it's the 21st century. Who cares what other people like? Amen to mermaid lords for that. Nice. That's a good topic for sure. You'll have to be careful or otherwise you'll go on a tangent explaining to me the entire plot of an anime. Thankfully, the bro code has that sort of thing as one of the topics that allows a wingman to disengage the target despite the vow. Even I don't think I can weasel my way out of that conversation, even if she is that passionate about it. On the upside, I can see Jacob has broken the ice and has moved on to trying to make her laugh. Hopefully the line he practiced works on her and the same will come soon. Alright, let's keep this up. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the episode here guys, and do not worry, I will also upload the next episode, part 86. So, pedestrian, this will be the end of part 85. If you want to see more of a town uncover, hit the notification bell to keep you updated. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help me make more content of this game and maybe other games in the future as well. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely and special day, and I'll see you all in the next part. Later, everyone.